What's going on YouTube, Mike here again. I'm gonna give you 5 annoying things I hate about my Tundra. I got a ton of views on that Toyota Tundra video about why I bought it over a Ford F-150. And I've been owning this truck for half a year and it's time for an update, honestly. It's time for a real life, half a year review of the Toyota Tundra. I've put over 10,000 miles on this vehicle and I just want to give you guys a real world perspective of me owning this vehicle, what to expect when you purchase yours, if you decide to. And this is kind of like the quirks of what I found, you know, a couple issues of owning Toyota Tundra. And you know, off the bat, it's a brand new truck, so obviously there's not going to be a lot of issues mechanically, but these are like little quirks of me owning it daily and kind of annoying stuff that I found out about the Toyota Tundra, you know, after. You know, my first initial reaction of it, obviously it's great. It's a huge, you know, truck for me. I moved up from a Tundra. I've moved up from a Tacoma to a Tundra, so there's a little difference. Obviously the car is smooth as silk, it starts well, everything is fine. But there's a couple of problems that I see, you know, owning this truck for a work truck. As a work truck, this vehicle, I found out that, you know, the first issue I have is storage. I like to keep tow straps and other things in the vehicle like this, just in case for emergencies, jumper cables, stuff like that. Tools, there isn't really a secure location to put it. I get it, I have a center console, but I don't want, you know, that stuff rattling in there. I wish there was something maybe like under the seats or something like that that I could really put out and utilize. The older Toyota Tundras, they had storage units where you could buy and add on the bottom of the rear seats, but unfortunately for this model, they haven't come out with anything like that. So first issue I have is the storage. The second issue I have with the Toyota Tundra is its collision sensor. It gives you a warning whenever somebody cuts out in front of you, or you know, you're coming on behind a bumper really quickly. It warns you and it gives you this warning light to brake. It gives you this warning beeping signal. But I noticed throughout me driving it regularly, for some odd reason, it'll just come on sporadically. You know, maybe sometimes if I were to like go up like a hill or down a hill, the sensor would just alert and beep out of nowhere when there actually is no car in front of me. So there's a little issue with that you know, I've kind of found, you know, kind of annoying. It happens more than usual, more than I would like. So, you know, I mean, that's a cause of like annoyance and concern. Number 3, I've had an issue with the tires. I first took this car out off-roading through a desert, and I was actually having some fun, but also trying to find a parking space, and we went through a desert basically. So we went through a desert, we didn't do anything, I didn't do anything crazy, there wasn't any crazy boulders or anything like that, but when I parked, I came back out, my tire was flat, and there was actually a puncture in my tire from a branch. It wasn't like a stump, it was a branch. It wasn't like metal. It was a branch that was lodged in the sidewall of the tire, and I'm like, you know, you get trucks to go off-roading and brand new tires. I think they had, you know, I couldn't believe it that a branch took me out. It wasn't something manly like a steel pipe or something like that. A branch took out my my tires. So that sucked, but you know, it sucked because, you know, you expect to go off-roading in this type of truck and handle that issue, no problems, run over rocks, run over boulders, and you have no issue. And I ran into that issue immediately with this truck. First time out, you know, that, I don't know. And these tires are not cheap at all, the ones that come from factory. And I was just like, man, they didn't provide any off-road protection for me, and I got taken out by a twig, you guys, a twig. And the 4th issue I have with the Toyota Tundra is its upgradability. With this 2018 model, it comes with like a TSS system. What that stands for is like a Toyota safety system, which it comes for like pre-collision sensors and like all these sensors that come on the car. And in order to lift this truck and stuff like that, people are having tons and tons of issues lifting their 2018 Toyota Tundras and having these sensors go haywire and having, you know, all these display warning lights on your dash, unfortunately, because say you want to lift the truck, you're having issues like that. There have been reports of people that haven't dealt with it, but there's a lot of reports of people who have dealt with it. So I'm scared to even lift my truck because I might get haywired of a whole bunch of sensors. So until they come out with some solution, I can't, and I'm kind of stagnant about fixing up my truck with, you know, new accessories and stuff like that. The fifth and final thing that I find totally annoying about the Toyota Tundra is this GPS, or lack thereof GPS, which is run off an app off your phone. And in order to run that, you need, you have to have signal. You're taking an off-road vehicle. I mean, this is a truck, so you're gonna take it off-road at certain times. And if you don't have signal, your GPS doesn't work. So it's kind of counterintuitive. You're gonna have like an off-roading vehicle with not a like sole designated GPS system that runs on its own, that you need your phone to run off of it. And unfortunately, we don't have service everywhere, so you're gonna be like, SOL. So that's totally unacceptable. That's totally dumb that they have that type of system. But those are the kind of the reasons that I ran into with my Toyota Tundra, guys. I still love the truck. It still looks fantastic. It still looks great. It still runs smooth, plenty of power. I've towed things with it, great and fantastic. It does what a truck should do. But these little annoyances that you just kind of run into, this is what you come to expect. So for those of you that are going to go out and get you a 2018 model, expect these issues that I'm having right now. Now, on to the 2019 Toyota Tundra, which I've saw videos of. It's pretty much the same damn truck. And I'm kind of like annoyed too, from a lot of people's perspective about the Toyota Tundra, because they really haven't changed much about the Toyota Tundra, the look of it at all. And it's kind of disappointing for the 2019 model. They didn't step it up and do some type of upgrades. It's generally speaking looks like the same exact truck with little trinkets. But I still love the truck. I got future plans for the truck. We're gonna go and check out what updates I'm gonna do to the truck. One last update for the Toyota Tundra. Gonna be installing new wheels and new tires. Look at these new BF Goodrich KO2s. Hopefully no twigs are gonna go pierce through that. Anyway guys, for future videos, please like, please subscribe. Take care, peace out.